Peppa Pig. Peppa loves St. Patrick's Day. It's St. Patrick's Day. Peppa and her family are going to Ireland. St. Patrick's Day began in Ireland. Those who celebrate usually attend parades or festivals and wear green. Peppa and George pack their bags. They can't wait. Peppa and her family live in England. Since it is close by, they can take a ferry ride to Ireland. A ferry is a big boat that transports passengers and other big objects like cars. Wow, Peppa says. She likes riding on the ferry. Before they arrive, Peppa and George see Ireland from a distance. People call Ireland the Emerald Isle, Daddy Pig explains, because it's green like an emerald. When they arrive, Peppa likes how green everything is. At the top of a hill, Peppa spots Mrs. Rabbit in a gift shop. Look at the green outfits, Peppa says. These would be perfect for the St. Patrick's Day festival. Can we get some, Daddy, please? Okay, Daddy Pig replies. They can be our little bit of Ireland to take home. Mummy Pig buys a few extra things, like musical instruments, to take home. You can never have too many gifts. But when they arrive at the St. Patrick's Day festival, it's very quiet. I thought St. Patrick's Day festivals have lots of music and dancing, Peppa says. Why can't we hear anything? At the stage, they find Mrs. Rabbit again. I'm afraid we might have to cancel the festival, she says. Some of the band has forgotten their instruments. No St. Patrick's Day festival? Peppa asks. Then she gets an idea. What instruments do they need? An accordion, a tin whistle, and a fiddle, says Mrs. Rabbit. Mummy and Daddy Pig check the car. They find an accordion, a tin whistle, and a fiddle. You never know what will come in handy, says Mummy Pig, smiling. Thanks to Peppa and her family, the festival can now begin, Mrs. Rabbit announces. Hooray! Everyone cheers. Peppa and her family change into their green outfits. Irish dancing is the best, cries Peppa. I just can't stop. Me neither, says Daddy Pig, going quite red. You're not green like Ireland, Daddy, says Peppa. You're red. Daddy Pig chuckles. Thanks, Peppa, he says. Everyone has so much fun dancing, they don't notice it has started to rain. Luckily, Mrs. Rabbit appears with a basket of rain boots. It's getting too muddy to dance now, says Mrs. Rabbit, frowning. Yes, replies Peppa, but it's the perfect amount of muddy to splat. Jump in muddy puddles, Peppa says. Everyone at the St. Patrick's Day festival jumps up and down in muddy puddles. Splat! I can't wait for the next St. Patrick's Day, Peppa says as her family boards the ferry to go home. Peppa loves St. Patrick's Day. Everyone loves St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is celebrated every year on March 17th. Traditionally, it's celebrated with parades, festivals, and the color green. Many people consider it to be a big part of Irish culture. Shamrocks, or three-leaf clovers, are an important symbol on St. Patrick's Day. They are often worn on clothing or decorations. As Daddy Pig tells Peppa, Ireland is known as the Emerald Isle. It is covered in grass and other green plants. Since St. Patrick's Day, in part, celebrates Ireland, green has become a symbol of St. Patrick's Day too. On St. Patrick's Day, those who celebrate may enjoy a traditional Irish meal, including a special food called soda bread, which is made not with the sugary soda we drink, but with baking soda. Other foods may include sautéed cabbage or green-colored treats like green milkshakes. Of course, music and dancing are big parts of St. Patrick's Day celebrations too. Irish dancing, a type of step dance, is very popular and often accompanied with instruments like accordions, tin whistles, and fiddles. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Remember to wear green.